Gladiolus blooming in the morning light.
My friend Marty is a naturalist and artist. He gathers actual specimens of vegetation and fungi, which he arranges on a large flatbed scanner. Then he edits them with Photoshop, and voila, lovely images made into prints. He calls this process scanography, and some of them can be seen on his website. When I saw this group of Gladioli flowers, I'd found just what I was looking for. It's now hanging in a special place in my home. Glads are originally from South Africa, then found their way to Asia and Europe. Now there are more than 250 species. Most likely the non-natives grown in the United States are hybrids. Their name comes from the Latin Gladiolus, which means little sword, a reference to the long and pointed leaves of the plants, with a nod to Roman gladiators. These perennial plants grow from corms, which aren't bulbs, but flat underground stems. In places with cold climates, it's advisable to dig them up in the fall and store them in a cool place until the danger of frost has passed. Staggering planting times, 2 to 3 weeks apart in the spring, ensures their continuous blooming throughout the growing season. If corms are all planted at the same time, flowers will only last for 1 or 2 weeks. Glads begin to bloom in July and can last until September. Recently, I discovered these plants are associated with August, the month I was born, so no wonder I was drawn to them. These stunning flowers are edible, and each one is different, an example of nature's infinite design. Gardeners prize them for their elegant beauty. I've even seen them for sale in my local food market, but they're not there because they're edible, but because of their dramatic blossoms. They grow up and down a long stem and vary in size, height, shapes, and their colors. You name it, they have it. They don't all bloom at once. Lower flowers appear first, followed by upper ones. Some can grow up to 4 feet with 8 to 12 blossoms per stem. Because they tend to get top-heavy, they may fall over in a storm, which is a good excuse to cut some to bring inside. Snip their stems diagonally with a sharp knife or scissors, and put in a vase for a special bouquet. Avoid choosing flowers to consume from florists or big box stores, because it's hard to know if they've been treated with chemicals. Eating glads, especially the corms, can be toxic to curious household pets. To ensure their safety, keep these plants out of reach. I don't cook the flowers since their colors fade when heated. Handle them carefully as they're easily damaged. Their flavor is subtle, vegetative, and somewhat tart like lettuce. Remove stamens and pistils before eating. Separate the petals to use in sandwiches like this open one, where a petal peeks through a cucumber circle. Stuff whole flowers with various fillings like cream cheese, scallions, and tomatoes. They make wonderful portable containers for various appetizers. Pack them in a picnic lunch to wow your friends. A British website inspired me to dry glad petals. This group is a visual delight. Why not dry your own to sprinkle on rice or other foods? So, are you glad about glads? I know I am.
In a gladiolus.